100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number.
By many accounts, Coach, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. It's 59. Mike to 59. I can't believe they let you play.
They'll run on first down. Campbell, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check three.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Moon to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Moon. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And the 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though. Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, let's go.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready. 30 base. Get that quarterback, T-Line. Get that quarterback. Go. T-Line, get that quarterback. Now. 53, check 53. Hey, wahoo! You don't want to know. Check 50. You're out. Check 53. Get it.
Manning now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Over the middle, it's complete. They get the all-pro guard there, Quentin Nelson. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Situation. Let's go. Clear. Watch the twins. Bang, bang, bang. Protein spill. Hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
Hey, exit. Yep. We got motion. Back up. Mike, 36. Shoot.
Shotgun now for Manning. James has got it. Complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up fourth down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt. An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle. That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Strong right. Everyone's got four down. Check.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. To throw on third down, Moon. And he will find his man on the outside. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On third down, it's George. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On first down, Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Play action. It's Moon. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Go!
On the ground, it's James. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On third down, James. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Look at me, zipper! Topper! Right.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts have taken the lead. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Campbell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
53, Mike. I'm coming.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. That's taken on the 25. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll run on 1st down. It's James. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Bravo! 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Go! Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
6-6, pull it high. Hey! Be ready!
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Here's Manning to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Barry. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
at the 20-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Moon. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Moon. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Hey, watch it, watch it.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Cut.
Check 13. 6. Pull it. High. No. Off.
Out of the gun, it's Moon. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Complete to number 81. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. On 1st down, it's James. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Steve 6.
53's the mic. 53's the mic. Nice, sweetheart. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there. 53's the mic. 53, check 53.
Zoo.
Throwing again. Manning. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Let's go, let's go.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Number 53, Mike 53.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Greystone, travel.
Throwing is Manning on third down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
They'll run on first down. It's Campbell. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
And it brings up third.
Ready, ready. Ten over. Hey, echo.
Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Let's go, let's go.
80 weapon.
Number 53, Mike 53.
5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Play.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike. Hey, defense, let's go.
Now.
Mike.
Deep grip.
Now they'll throw it with Manning. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
53's mine. Check.
To try again after the sack. Manning. Going to throw right side here. Complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Ready up. 61. Match box right. Get it.
On third down, James. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Shift.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Haywood. Hey. You got one. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From midfield, here's Manning. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Campbell. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On third down, Moon. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll run with a big man, Campbell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. kick is indeed good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. Play action. Manning rolling to his right. And that's incomplete.
Manning on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
10. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
53, Mike 53. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Hey, Orbit.
53 is the Mike. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Mike, go.
To throw again. Manning. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
You go.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Focus, defense, focus.
Hey, Delta.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. I'm here all day. Mike,
Ready?
Again, they'll throw with Manning. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
That's it, baby.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Switch.
Hey, exit. Look at me. Zipper.
Check. 53's Mike.
Pilot, 64. Weak.
Big stop, P. Big stop. Let's go. Let's go. Hey,
Go.
53. Mike, 53. Here we go.
Cut.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Snap.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Manning. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Titans on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Go. Bravo. Check.
On first down, it's James. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. The Colts on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey! High 7.
From the gun, it's Manning. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And I guess, partner, you call that a covered sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field, nowhere to go, and that allowed the pressure to ultimately get to him.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check. Crunch.
They'll give to the big man, Campbell. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's George. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll look to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. They'll run on first down. It's George, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
And 7 at the 40-yard line.
53 is the mark.
On second down now, it's Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback, extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. George. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On second down, it's George. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
You got nothing.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2 times. Five down. Stand up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Right back to him on first down. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. Powering forward. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Tennessee, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.